Wait, is this a lore-accurate Backrooms game? Alright, I don't like how dark it's getting. Can we go back to daytime? Why is there a smiler in the stop sign? Why do I know that it's gonna come out of the stop sign? Where do we need to go? What's up, everybody? My name is Kyphxr, and welcome to BackRooms X. Now, this is a game that I've been meaning to play for a really long time, but this is a hyper-realistic Backrooms game, and all of the Backrooms games that I've been looking at recently, this is definitely one of the ones that seems like it has some of the most potential out of all of the games that I've seen recently. So, let's hop into it. Now, I don't really know what to expect with this game beyond hyper-realistic graphics. And I will say, I do appreciate that this is a body cam game as opposed to an analog VHS game. Because as much as I do love the analog horror, this is definitely a lot, like, what's the word, cleaner of a visual style. And we get to see a little bit more of the actual work that goes into these maps. Look at the focus. Damn, okay, the quality of this is really, really good. I'm excited to play this. Developers, you need to package your game in shipping mode. You have it in developer mode, which is why I'm getting this error. But that's okay. Like, okay, I'm sure, once again, this is just like photogrammetry. This is probably mostly just Kyphxr mega scans, because I know it's Unreal 5. But, like, I don't think we're in the starting room. We're not even in the back rooms. I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of walking through games, go to the room and get the flashlight. This room? Oh, wait, what? Get the flashlight. Wait, is this where I'm going, or is this where I'm going? Okay, there's the flashlight. Daryl is waiting for you behind the iron door. Yeah, we actually already saw him. I opened the wrong door first. Look at the quality of these materials. Like, the normal maps on these are crazy. I guess it's not even... Is it even normal maps? I don't actually understand photogrammetry well enough. Like, I understand how a LiDAR scan works, but I don't understand the actual, like, software part of it. Let's talk to Daryl. Oh, nothing to say, I guess. I can appreciate that the camera's at the right height. We're not looking from head height because we're wearing a body cam. I am following Daryl. Oh, shit. I wasn't even paying attention. It's the threshold. Alright, I really like the attention to detail of this game already. But we got the classic start, as we do with most Backrooms games, where we're just following a guy into the yellow rooms. I'm sure we're going to get a mission briefing in a minute here. But already, I love the atmosphere of this game. Like, the sound design, all of these, like, props, they look really good. And the actual, like, level design and layout does a good job making things feel lived in. Oh, is that where we're going? Wait, this is really cool. Unfortunately, you're the one who needs to get in there. Alright, I guess Daryl's having a bad day or something because he doesn't want to talk to us. Unfortunately, because this is a body cam, we don't actually have a scroll. Or, I mean, a zoom. But we're gonna jam ourselves back here, and we'll see where we end up. I'm curious to see what levels we'll get from this game, because we pretty much always get level 0 and level 37, and then level 1 is pretty common too, but that's usually about like where things end. It's usually like some kind of mixture of those 3 levels, so I'm curious to see what we're gonna get from this, because this is a pretty blind playthrough. And because I've gotten comments on Backrooms games before that I talk too much, there will be a link in the description to... Wait, what? There will be a link in the description... Why is there... I thought that might have been a fake wall. To a no commentary version of all of these videos in the marathon, actually. So, if you think that I yap too much, you can go watch a silent version of the video. Did I come... Which side did I come from? Did I come from here? No. What am I doing? But welcome to level 94. One of my favorite levels of the Backrooms. Endless Suburbia. That's actually, this is the next level we have to play in Dream Core 2. So I'm excited. Because this is also the level that I'm currently building in Kult Rising. I really like these houses. I really like everything about this. Like this giant hill in the middle. This looks really sick. Because that's what I've been struggling with, is like the hills. How to make these sort of like weird looking Dream Core rolling hills while still making it like a functional area. And this is like a really good execution of that. And who is it that has like the horrifying level 94 found footage video? Is it Frag 2? I feel like it is. I feel like I can see the thumbnail for this video with the giant black entity thing that has like 2 legs. Well, I guess they're arms. We'll check in one of the houses. Alright, guess I don't have my flashlight. Oh wait, no I do, it's just too bright for the flashlight. I like how they're like... Well, they're empty, but this staircase is almost like modern. Like modern architecture in the face of like everything else here. Look at these visuals. That's such a cool shot. Like this is what I need to figure out how to like create this sort of atmosphere. Oh, the sun's actually moving. We're gonna get nighttime? Damn, look at that. Honestly, this might be my favorite favorite version of level 94 that we've seen in a game so far. Like, the Complex Expedition had a cool one. Yeah, I didn't like that shadow there for a second. That shadow of, I think it was this water tower, really looked like something walking towards me. I'm just like in love with the way that this feels. And I know the level's not like super completed, so I doubt there's a whole lot to do. But like, fuck, the atmosphere of this is incredible. Like, these wind noises? The wind noises sound really good. Can we get like a nice shot of this like castle thing? About through a window. Kind of. There's a game. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna... Well, I've played it. I haven't played it on the channel. We will do a playthrough of it at some time, but it's... At some point. But it's called Umaraki Generation, I think. And it's like this really cool... It's basically just like a photography game. But I feel like you can make a really cool, like, same sort of concept with a Backrooms game. Where, like, it's a Backrooms photography game. I mean, this is like literally something that I am working on for Kult Rising, but like where the focus of the game is like finding good shot compositions and good, I mean, just good photographs within the actual landscapes of the game. Because like, this looks incredible. The wind is kind of ominous, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess we will keep headed towards the castle. Because it doesn't look like there's anything like off in the distance. Although, maybe we do check. Maybe at the end we'll see how far we can run out into the edge. But what I was saying was I think it was the Complex Expedition. Yeah, that had like an underground indoor version of this. And that was like a really cool take on it because it fit really well in the complex and it had like the absolute hyper realism of the complex. But this is like actual level 94. Like this feels, I mean, like perfect. This is like exactly what the level's supposed to feel like. Trying to get a good view of this, but the houses are all at the wrong angle. I still can't get over how this look at the atmosphere. Look at the hills like fading into the distance. This game looks so fucking good. And again, this isn't even the highest like quality setting. Come on, I'm so close to having a good shot. Why can't this house be like tilted a little bit more to the left? Like just turned a little bit more? Come on. I wish this was Tarkov and I could like scroll what height I'm crouched at. That is one bright ass sun. God damn. Alright, we're just gonna give this a second. Alright, I sat there through an entire daylight cycle, or an entire day cycle, and I'll throw that up on the VOD Keeper channel, because that's like a really sick animated wallpaper. Like a desktop background. But we're gonna head towards the giant castle. I did literally treat it like I was doing photography. Like I pulled out my iPad and I started drawing while I waited for that to finish. It is pretty impressive though how well optimized this level is, because I mean, one, it's huge, but more so than just being huge, it has this active day-night cycle that's constantly creating lighting updates on all of this complex geometry. And like that's one of the big things that makes Tarkov like such a nightmare to run on any kind of computer. That's why like the two Tarkov maps, Labs and Factory, run the best out of any of the maps, because they have locked time periods and the time doesn't like actively shift like this, and so the lighting doesn't change, and so there's not a bajillion lighting updates every second. And so it's pretty impressive that, I mean, obviously it's in medium quality, but it is pretty impressive that they're handling that many lighting updates this well, because we've seen all of these shadows move so much. Like, the shadows feel super dynamic. Am I, like, meant to climb? I don't like this. Why is there a singular fucking string leading up to the top of this? I have to walk up the biggest fucking 2x4 in history? Soon elevator, I see. You know what's funny is I have something almost identical to this in Kult Rising. It's just a giant red bridge instead of being a stretched out wooden beam. This is fucking wild looking. Okay, it is actually kind of weird. It doesn't really look like this anymore, but one of the levels in Kult Rising that wasn't level 94. It was called Level Fog at that point. Now it's called the Ashlands. But it used to look almost exactly like this, where you have, like, green terrain. Like, unnaturally green terrain, and then just a pit of fucking fog. I need to figure out how they did this fog here, because this looks so much better than any of mine. Like, I don't know if it's just, like, a localized fog volume that's tuned really well, or how they're doing it. But it just looks so good. Like, look at this beam just disappear into nothingness. I'm, like, obsessed with this game. Like, this genuinely has such a high possibility of becoming my favorite Backrooms game. Like, more so than the Complex, and more so than Liminal Core. Like, there's just something about this that's so, like, true to the Backrooms. I mean, I guess my first video in this game was called What If Escape the Backrooms was hyper-realistic? That's, like, basically what it is. This is, like, sort of what I wanted Escape the Backrooms to be. Look at this. Okay, I don't want to sprint because I'm 100% gonna fall off of this. Why did you guys need to make this so damn thin? Like, I get that it's temporary, but it didn't need to be a 2x4. Like, at least be like RV there yet and give us two 2x4s. Gonna be honest, those are more like 2x6s anyways. I still can't get over how this level looks. This looks like this is exactly what I want level 94 to look like. Like in Kult Rising. Because this is like perfect. I'm excited to see what's in this castle. Because I've spent so long wandering around this just like, holy shit, the terrain is tanking my frames. I think it's the terrain. What did I just load in that's shitting on everything? Alright, something in this church is not optimized. It's either the church or it's this terrain. Because I think this is a different terrain material than the grass down there. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to put this in windowed. Man, even then, that only gives me 30 FPS. That's crazy. What the fuck did you guys put in this thing? Yo, devs, what the fuck is in this building? Am I gonna walk in here and there's gonna be just like some giant body that's like just covered in blood and they're all like liquid simulations? Like, I don't understand. How is this building? I mean, honestly, it might just be the terrain. But I'll show you guys for a second what I'm looking at. This is how small we need to play it to get 40 frames. You get 40 frames when I'm not moving and 30 frames when I'm moving. Oh, I see. You guys just put a billion spotlight or a billion point lights in here. That's what happened to my frames. Yeah, that's too many overlapping point lights. That's like not even a my computer problem. That's actually an optimization issue. You can't have a bajillion overlapping point lights. Once you get to like 6 overlapping, you're gonna start like exponentially tanking your performance. You need to like replace some of these with like rect lights or something. It's like it looks cool. That or you need to like bake the lighting into this somehow. Because otherwise this is not gonna run on, well, obviously anything lower than a 1350. It does look really sick though. I guess I was right. It is a church. Also, how did I not notice that there's like... You think there's fall damage? Do you think there's fall damage? There is fall damage. Now the question is, where do we restart? Because if we're like... God damn it. Alright, I'll be right back. I think what's going to be more annoying than running all the way back is going to be running up the goddamn 2x4. Because you can't go up that thing fast. Alright. That took forever. But now let's go investigate the church. Really like this ceiling. It's like copper scales almost. Like all of just like the aesthetics in this game are incredible. Like I said, these don't all need to be point lights. Look at these models too. Like this is an actual like church. Like this game is just stunning looking. Even like this, even in like a mini window with the butchered graphics, it still looks incredible. Ooh, I like this floor tile. Ooh, there's 2 staircases. What? What the fuck? Damn. So wait, is there a staircase back here? Or like, is there a mini room underneath this? Yeah, there is. What the fuck? What is this? Well, I guess we'll head up. Because obviously this level isn't actually completed yet. I don't even think it's like mostly completed. It's only like 30% or something, and it already looks this good. Wonder, does the other staircase lead up to there? Let's see. Oh yeah, it definitely does, right? Damn. Like, the visuals in this game are so cool. Browse. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. It's just a blown out window. Can I get in there? No. No, I don't think so. We'll keep headed up. But I have a feeling this is basically it. So I guess then we can just fall from a high place. And then we'll see how far out we can run. Jesus Christ. Fucking excuse me? Did that fall, or what the fuck was that noise? Also, I like how when you look up, you can see the top of my head. I don't know what's happening in universe. I guess I'm like holding the camera with my hand and like lifting, like turning my suit up to point the camera up. But again, the attention to detail, the camera's in the right spot. Well, I guess my head's in the right spot. Yeah, we can't go that way. Oh wait, are we in level 1? This actually looks like exactly like level 1. Like it's not just like a parking garage. Yeah, no, this is like the level 1 image. This is the hallway. Wait, is this a lore accurate Backrooms game? Because we went from level 0 to level 1. Also, I said this in a video like months ago, but I'm not surprised that... What the fuck happened here? That we're starting to see Backrooms games that just like show you level 0 to show that you're in the Backrooms, and then immediately move past it because everybody and their mom has played 50 different level 0 Backrooms games. And so I can definitely appreciate that we moved on to the next level fairly quickly. I have... Oh, it's hold. There's something else over here? I think there is. Does this... Okay, never mind. These Adidas boxes? They look like. I'm not thrilled about the multiple helmets that are just sitting around here. It definitely makes it feel like something came through and ate whoever was wearing the helmets. I feel like I've seen that model before. But also, the attention to detail. Whenever we walk through puddles, we have wet footsteps. Which is pretty impressive because well, I guess I'm assuming it's one material with the puddles. Maybe they're decals. That's definitely more work than we're used to seeing out of these walking sims. I'm gonna try and shut up about it from this point on in the video, but the attention to detail is crazy. Up, and here's the actual parking garage. We are in level 1. This right here is one of the only visual downsides of UE5. You get the dancing lights like that. Although, to be fair, that's probably the fault of my computer, which needs upgraded, more than it is the game itself. What do we got here? Payment tickets. Oh, fuck no. Why is there a smiler in the stop sign? Why do I know that it's gonna come out of the stop sign? The lights are gonna the lights are gonna turn off, and you're gonna come out of the stop sign. Fuck you. What do I need to do? This suddenly just became scary. Man, I really don't like that. That being said, it is one of my favorite Backrooms entities. We're gonna come back, and that sign's gonna be like gone or something. Oh. Okay, so I was wrong, but only partially wrong. Very marginally, only partially wrong. You know what? Actually, fuck this. We're gonna go check. Okay, the sign is still there. I was partially wrong. The sign was just telling me that the lights are gonna go out and there's smilers up here. I thought the lights were gonna go out and that smiler was gonna chase me, but this isn't too much better. So what do you do? Are you a walking sim entity or are you a real monster? I'm leaning towards the first one. Nope. Nope, okay. I see, you just can't path to me. So where do we need to go? Because once I go through this fence, he is gonna start chasing. Is he attracted to the light or me? The light. Get through the fucking... So if I come back out here like this... Can't tell. No, I think it is the light. No, okay. The light, I see. The light just makes it easier for him to see me. So where do I don't even know where I need to run to. Is it just over there? Mine, big dog? But look at the camera focus. That's so good. Alright, fuck it. Is this my sprint speed? What the fuck? How am I supposed to do that? This is as fast as I can sprint? I've got to be missing something then, right? I can't outrun that. What? Also, I just noticed that says I'm dev epic menu. I can appreciate that. What I can't appreciate is what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Maybe I need to go farther right. Maybe I'm just trying to cut it like too close. Oh, I'm fucked. How did I make that? Yeah, I think we're safe out here. But where are we? This low-key kind of looks like the hub. Which, to be honest, I have seen a couple games that have the hub, but I would really, really like to see a hyper-realistic Backrooms game like this make the hub. Because I don't think we've seen that yet. I have a hub level in Kult Rising. But I want someone more talented than me to like actually make a hyper-realistic hub. I don't know whether to go up or down. This level 2? What is this? It's just like a basement. Okay. Okay, this is level 3, which, wait, no, this is level 2. I always get 2 and 3 confused, but this is level 2, because this is Pipe Dreams, yeah. So this is a lore-accurate Backrooms game then, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if there's actually Smilers in level 1. No, there is. That's like... No, this is actually... Oh, okay, I got scared for a second. I actually got scared for a second. Oh, shit. Well, barely evaded that, I guess. I thought we were walking into like level... Is it 6 or 8? No, it's 6, right? That's the pitch black level. But I'm like actually excited now. I wasn't expecting... usually the hyper-realistic games go more for like the Kane Pixels approach. Of just like creating a generalized sort of backrooms. And then maybe throwing in like a mall. Usually the only games that are like actually lore accurate are like ones like Escape the Backrooms. I thought that was blood. Now, all of that being said, I'm still not a fan. Like, I know the Smiler wasn't particularly scary, but I've never really thought Smilers were meant to be particularly scary. There are plenty of options that they can choose from here that will be. That being said, I actually don't know if this game does have any entities. Like, even the ceiling texture? Like, all of this looks phenomenal. This actually looks exactly like the picture of level 2. Although, I'm definitely not going to be able to tell whenever level 2 becomes level 3. I guess unless if he makes that exact picture too. Because, like I said, I always get the two of them confused. This does have a lot of pipes, though, so I am inclined to believe we are still on level 2. Gotta make sure we check everything. This looks like it's also collapsed. The momentum feels really good too. Like when I let go, it takes an extra second to stop. Like the effort to make this feel realistic is very noticeable. Because it's taking like a lot of the sort of camera shake that like the body cam FPS game has. And then that combined with the really good body cam overlay, this super good flashlight. I don't think I've said anything about the flashlight, but this flashlight looks phenomenal. It's also refreshing to have a flashlight that actually can light things up. Oh. I love how that's just become like a thing in Backrooms games now. It's just like sort of understood that the elevators are used to allow the game to be multiple levels, and so it can be more optimized. But we will continue. Let's see, where are we? Level 4? Wait, it is level 4. Oh, that music is fucking horrifying. Holy shit. This might actually be the most lore-accurate Backrooms game I've ever played. Also, I kind of take back what I said about the flashlight. It does not work too well on this level. Something about the carpet does not want to be lit up. So that thunder sounds gnarly. The sound design in this game is phenomenal. I am actually so excited for the full release of this game now. Because this absolutely has the potential to rival the complex. Like, the complex expedition at the moment is still, in my opinion, the best Backrooms game. And obviously this is a playtest. But this game is very quickly skyrocketing towards second place. So are you going to show us the storm outside? Because that would make it peak. What the fuck? That is the largest water cooler I have ever seen. I really like these window panes. Like, I know that seems like an odd comment. I can't remember if these are literally the ones from the level 4 picture, or if they just look like it. But those look so realistic. Everything in this game looks so realistic. I can't tell if the music... I was gonna say, I can't tell if the music is making this more or less scary, but... Holy fucking shit. God damn it, the rain. Okay, this is the most lore-accurate Backrooms game that we've ever played. Like, I know I'm sure Escape the Backrooms is technically more lore-accurate, but like, out of every hyper-realistic Backrooms exploration walking sim, we've never played one that's actually the lore of the Backrooms. Now, that being said, if we could not have a level 7, that'd be sick. Because I could do without the water. We can do 37. But I don't need to see the infinite ocean with these graphics. That's okay. I wonder if we will. Because, like, will we get a level 6? Because, like, I don't know how you do a level 6 in a Backrooms game outside of doing something like that LiDAR scan game where you, like, spray dots around the blackness. And then it sort of shows you where the geometry is. Okay, yeah, something about this level, the flashlight does not work nearly as well. Holy shit. Alright, I guess this is not where we're going. Now, I guess with that being said, if this level is as lore accurate as it is already, are we gonna see the blacked out windows that are actually entities? Because we've never seen that in a Backrooms game either. But this is the level that's on, right? I'm pretty sure. Is that a lighting error, or did I just see a shadow pass? Oh, fuck no. I swear to God, if the game throws like a fucking clump at us or something, I mean, frankly, anything that's not a smiler, I'm gonna shit myself. Bro, imagine with these graphics, are we gonna go to level 5 next? Are we gonna have to deal with death moths? Please tell me no. Like, I've seen that one hyper-realistic render of a death moth, and I'm good. I never need to experience that in any capacity. Especially not in a video game that looks as real as this one does. like how dark everything is. It's starting to make me uneasy. Because it's not like actually dark, but just like all of the rooms off to the side are like pitch black. Is this not... Where am I going? Door. I already went here. Did I? Wait, where did I come from? Didn't I come from down here? No, I did come from there. Did I miss something in here? Or... Oh, I'm so dumb. When I was here, like 40 seconds ago, I saw this hallway, I came back, saw this, and was like, oh, that just leads back to here. No, it fucking doesn't. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I'm so dumb. That literally made me jump. Fuck you, game. Can this be the elevator? Okay, well, that's not an elevator. But is this an entrance to the pool rooms? I'll take that. I'll definitely take that over level 6 and 7. Man, just the overall style of this game is so phenomenal. Like, look at this shot. This looks incredible. So are we headed to 37? We are. I wonder, can I go back? No, it doesn't let me. Alright, can I get out of the water? It's like completely clear, but... Holy shit. Wait. This looks almost exactly like that one really famous pool rooms picture. Is it? Holy shit. No way this game is just gonna like pop up and make my favorite pool rooms. My favorite video game interpretation of the pool rooms, right? Because this already looks fucking stunning. Do these all go to different? No, most of them are closed off. Alright, we'll go down here. Well, I guess we're going up because there's stairs. But like, just look at this level design. Alright, if you could not make me swim. That would be awesome. Damn. Okay, I fucking love this game. Because I don't think we've ever... Like if you go back through and you watched every Backrooms game that I've made and took every part where I talked about... Yeah, this needs to be packaged in shipping mode. But if you take every clip of me talking about what parts of the Backrooms games that I'm playing I liked, and then you stack them all together, you would have a description of this game. Like if we walk into a pool rooms area where it's just like a huge ocean that we're looking out into, this is almost like spot on to what I would describe as my perfect Backrooms game. Like to what I would, like if you had asked me a week ago to describe my perfect Backrooms game, we're pretty much playing it right now. Interesting. Like I want this to, what's the YouTube channel? Is it Vaporama? That's been making the like super dream core. Now I hate this. I don't have trypophobia, so I don't mind that part, but what I hate is the implication. Man, because all that I can think of when I see something like this in a Backrooms game is that one render. Was it made by... I need to get out of here. I'll put it up on screen. I forget. I want to say Fooster, but that's not right because he does Let's Plays. But the one Backrooms render of in like the golf course where the Momo snake comes out of the hole, that's exactly what I think of when I see that. And so I just expect a massive fucking snake. It doesn't help that is it the classrooms that has the Momo snake in the pool rooms. Although, you know what? I'm actually kind of being stupid. I think we can trust that this Backrooms game... I think we can trust that this game is lore accurate. The fuck? Which means that there shouldn't be anything here. Level 37, like level 0, is a dead level. There's no... Holy shit. That's just the wind. I thought that was like a whale call or something. Well, level 37 is like level 0. There's no entities. It's completely still. Actually, I'm pretty sure... Okay, so I guess these are just fake. I'm pretty sure level 37 actually has the same like property as level 0, where if you enter as a group, you'll be separated until you exit the level. I'm pretty sure it does that. And so we should, in theory, be safe. That being said, Liminal Core just threw in a giant fucking snake for no reason, and that's... What the fuck? Bro, they like... I swear to God, this is unironically my perfect Backrooms game. Like, I'm genuinely really tempted to go through all of my Backrooms videos, take all of the clips of me describing how I'd make that level that I'm playing, and then you would have a description of this game. This is like the end of Liminal Core, but it's just better. Right? Liminal Core has that room with the giant slides, but this is like a Dream Core version of that. It's a Dreamcore version in that, and almost exactly what I talk about, where you look out and you just have a giant ocean. Which, like, obviously, I recognize the issue of that is that it cuts into level 7 a little bit. But I don't really care because I feel like it just fits. Fuck that. Man, it's really close, but I think this might have pools beat as my favorite pool rooms level in a Backrooms game. Like, I guess I haven't played Chapter 0 of pools yet. So that could change things. What the fuck? Is there anything up? Where the fuck am I going? I don't want to know what's down there. That looks like we're walking into a giant pool, and I don't want to swim. It's the one thing, god damn it. One thing I don't want to do. There are other places, but, you know, we'll just walk down the stairs a little bit. Why does this have to be such a narrow-ass staircase? I do not like this. In the slightest. If I have to come back up these, I'm gonna be so annoyed. What the fuck am I looking at? How is that less clear? I don't understand what I'm looking at. I don't know why that was. My brain could not process what the shapes were making out. Why does this still go down farther? What the fuck? I'm not going back up there. Oh. We're back here. This room is actually really sick. Like with the sun coming through the top, and then just the ambient blue of everything. Can't tell. Is there a wall on the other side of those? No, it's just the skylight. Okay. It's just Unreal Engine doing Unreal Engine things. Damn, like, look at that. That looks so sick. Alright, I don't like how dark it's getting. Can we go back to daytime? I like this much better when it was bright. Am I just going down this hallway? Although I will say, this is still pretty vibey. Why are these so bright? It makes me think but that one is brighter than the other ones. But there's something with how the skylight is like interacting with the tiles that it makes the ones, because these looked lit before, but now that we're next to them, they don't really. That one goes somewhere. That really looks like there's something there. I gotta check. No. Really? It really looks like there's something over here, but I guess not. Don't make me swim. That's all I'm asking. Yeah, now that this has gotten dark, it's significantly creepier. I was enjoying the pool rooms before. But now it really feels like we're back in the back rooms. Can I get in there? There's just a reflection. I thought something was moving on the water. No, so maybe we'll come down there in a minute. And I really don't like this. Can I get out of the water? No. Great. What? What in the grass rooms? Yeah, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever seen a grass ceiling before. Also, is it just the light? Okay, it is. I thought we were on a ramp and it was getting deeper. Yeah, I don't, maybe this is just part of the Backrooms lore that I don't, like, remember or know. But I don't think I've ever seen this. Like, I've seen the grass rooms, obviously, but not the pool rooms with the grass ceiling. This has been such an impressive playtest, though. I've been recording for an hour. And this is the free playtest of the game. Now I'm curious to know how many levels are planned for, like, the full release. Holy shit. Okay, I do wish there was an ocean down here. It would look a little bit cooler. There we go. This looks so... Hey, the moon's been going down. Did I just see something move across the water? It definitely sounded like I heard water moving. And then I turned and looked, and it looked like something like swam back down that hallway. I am, like, obsessed with this game, though. Man, we have real-time lighting? That's great. Well, obviously we have real-time lighting. What I mean is we have, like, time of day. like active time of day that changes between day and night, and we're still holding stable frames with this level of graphic quality? This game is phenomenal. Oh, is this the arches? It is. I mean, we've just about hit almost every single famous like backrooms image at this point. I think the only one we're missing is 188, the hotels, which there's definitely still room for them to put that in somewhere. Yeah, I wish there was water out here. I think that would make it look better. But I really like the open sky sections that sort of juxtapose the like claustrophobic, closed-in rooms of the rest of the pool rooms. Are we in the same one as before? Where are we? Like, I know what hallway we're in. You can see the slide up there. Is this, like, literally the same hallway as before? Or is this a different hallway that looks identical? Because I don't see any arrows on those. Wait, there's something back here. Yeah, there's a big note back here. Is what's back here. No way I'm am I going down there unless if that's the only option, we will, but we gotta check the rest first. Let's just make sure there's nothing over on this side. Wait, there is. Oh, wait, we are in the start. Wait. We were just on the opposite end. Wait, but is this where we came in? Oh, it is. Wait. Fuck, does that mean I do have to go down this way? We're not swimming, but this isn't really better. Fuck, do I need to go down there? I mean, if I don't, I think I'm soft locked. I don't think I can get back up. Okay, well, I can say that at least underwater in this game doesn't really look like underwater. Wait, is this not where we're going? Did I just get myself stuck down here? Developer? Why didn't this kill me? If this is not where I'm supposed to go, why am I still alive? Um... Well... Well, that might be where we wrap it up for tonight, and, I might come back and finish this playtest in a second video. Because like I said, I've been recording for over an hour now. I don't really want to walk through all that again. And there's not... Resume. There's not a way to reset the level. Wait, I lied. I found a level select. I stopped recording and everything, and I went back to the main menu, but then I noticed that there was a level select. So, the developer, if I jump down here, this should kill me. Because otherwise, you just get soft locked. So, where am I supposed to go if it's not down there? Does that mean if I jump down here, I also just get soft locked? Oh, okay. You did think that one through. But, where am I going then? Because I thought it was going to be that. Whenever that actually had a path through it. But we're just at the beginning of the level. I mean, I guess at this point we can check this side. No. What the fuck? Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. The water material doesn't reach all the way here, and so there's a wall of water, and I thought someone was walking towards me. Like, I guess worst case, I can just go to the last level, which unfortunately I did get spoiled what level it is. But I'm excited because we've never seen a real level 33 in a Backrooms game before. But I want to see if there's an actual exit to this level that I'm missing, or if I am just supposed to go to the menu. So I'm going to run around for a second, and I will let you know if I find anything. Alright, so I just checked They Call Me X's playthrough, and he also just had to leave level 37, so it looks like there's no exit there. But that brings us to level 33, which, as I've said, we've never actually seen. Okay, the Unreal Engine error messages are going to be really fucking annoying. But we've never seen a genuine level 33 before. Because anytime we see a mall in a Backrooms game now, it looks like the abandoned Valley View Mall from the oldest view. Which, like, I can definitely appreciate. I mean, I'm saying that as if I don't have a level in Kult Rising that's based off of the Valley View Mall. But I do genuinely really love level 33. And so I'm excited to see, like, what this actually has. Because this level doesn't have the same sort of, like, famous imagery associated with it as much, where you can, like, look at it and instantly recognize the picture. But the vibe of level 33... Hell? The vibe of level 33 is usually something that sort of sticks out. Because for me, at least, 33 has... The mall has just, like, a really strong element of nostalgia. What the fuck? Alright, I'm not leaving yet. Hold on. Yeah. Is this like the exit? Can you go outside in this level? Like in the actual lore, I mean. Oh no, that is the actual exit to the level. Wait, is it? What in the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Is this level 6 or is this an exit? Why does the light turn off when I look that way? What the fuck? Hold on. We're just gonna walk backwards and we're gonna see what happens because... Oh, no, I hit a wall. Alright, I'm not sure what's happening here, but I think it's a lighting error. So I'm just gonna go back inside. I thought for a second we were like going into level 6. Because everything just, like the lights just stopped. Which is what level 6 does, but I think that's just like I think that's just, again, Unreal Engine being Unreal Engine. Yeah, it is actually really unfortunate that this is packaged in the wrong mode because the warnings do ruin a little bit of the immersion. Is there a way I can engage the Unreal Engine console in a packaged game? I don't think there is. Because that doesn't really make sense, but if I could disable the screen messages, that'd be phenomenal. Also, I just realized, are my footsteps like insanely quiet on this level? Like, I feel like I just can't hear them that well. Maybe it's just me. But I do see, it does make sense why this level is not actually connected. Because this does feel unfinished, which, like I said, this is a free playtest. This has been so fucking impressive for what it is. We've never played a hyper-realistic Backrooms game that is genuinely so accurate to the lore of the Backrooms. And so I'm really excited for this full release because this game has so much potential. Because what I really appreciate about it is it has so much potential, but it has that potential in a way that doesn't feel the same as the Complex Expedition, right? Like I feel like this definitely competes with it in terms of quality, but it feels like its own, like I don't really know how to express what I'm trying to say. Like, it feels like its own... It doesn't feel like it's completely rehashed from every other Backrooms game. And I don't really get that feeling from the Complex Expedition, but there's a lot of games that I'm playing that when I play them, they remind me of the Complex Expedition in that way. This game, even though I'm sure you can compare it very closely to games like Escape the Backrooms, which like actually attempt to be lore accurate, this game just like feels special in a different kind of way than Expedition. And so I'm really excited to see the full release of this game because I do want to see if this can top Expedition as my favorite Backrooms game because, I mean, Vastophobia is probably the next closest. Like, pools is up there, but I don't think it's better. And liminal core is the same thing. It's up there, but I don't think it's better. I mean, liminal core specifically does sort of just feel like a rehashed version of... Is that an AI man? Looks like an AI man. But I mean, as we saw when we played pools, liminal core is, like, in a lot of ways, a literal rehashing. They have several levels that are just taken directly from pools. But, like I said the whole time while we were playing 1 through 6, chapters 1 through 6 of pools, that, like, the level design is really impressive in that game. And that sort of has a similar feeling, where it feels like its own... almost interpretation of the backrooms. It doesn't feel identical to everything else. And ironically, I think because this is acting as such a strict interpretation of the backrooms, like, not necessarily actually strict, but just in terms of it's following the lore pretty well, ironically, that's the thing that's making it feel different from everything else, because usually Backrooms games just sort of ignore that. We'll wander around a little bit more here, but I think we've pretty much seen everything. Like I said, I don't think this level is finished yet. But it's also impressive just how many, like, assets are in this map right now. And I've held stable frames literally the entire playthrough. Now, I know they added some stuff at the beginning here, so we'll look at this first. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to structure this video, because I'm going to make it... I'm gonna make it like one full video. And so I don't know if this is just gonna be like at the end I'm gonna go back through and look at the new updates, or if I'm gonna cut this through at the beginning. But this looks really sick. This actually kind of reminds me of like the lobby sort of area of Backrooms Cleanup Crew, where you've got a bunch of suits that are hanging up. Visualbasic.net. Bacteria are a type of biological cell. I'm not reading that whole thing, but why? How the fuck is it sideways? It also has complex expedition vibes, like the masks hanging up and everything. Let's see, did we add anything else new? Oh, it looks like we did. Okay. Ooh, some pizza? Is there a zoom? I thought this game had a zoom, but maybe not. Oh, I didn't even look at what the screen said. Silence is the currency of survival. Radio protocol strictly required. Trust async data only? Hey, I know that. Hey! I'm not going to read all this because it's changing too fast to actually read it out. But I wanted to make sure we saw all the slides. But I really love, like, the model work in this game. The way that the, like, maps are laid out just feels supernatural. But we'll go find Daryl. See what he's up to. What the fuck? Did I clip into that drill? Oh, well, I clipped the drill out of existence. And we got the threshold. This one does look really cool. Like the way that these panels are, like, they're subtle, but oh, hello there. Okay, we're gonna try and make that. No, hold on. Okay, that's a little better. I'm trying to balance this out. My computer is not well equipped enough to handle this game. But also, this is a different layout for level 0, right? Actually, maybe it's not. No, it is the same spot. Okay. I wonder, did they add anything new, like, back here? Because I did check all this last time. But it doesn't look like there's anything here. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. So we'll... Actually, was this here before? This is sort of what I mean, though. It does a good job at making the world feel like lived in. I think I said that last time, actually. Because the way things are just laid out, it does feel like a research facility that's been built inside of the backrooms. Am I going this way? Yeah. So then we gotta head in here. And I wonder if there's anything new in here, or if we just have to head back out. Because last time this was just like a dead end. And then when you go back out... Yeah, no, okay. We'll head back to, what's-his-face? I forget what his name is already. They added a groan to when he falls. That's actually pretty funny. You could hear him on the ground. He was like, "Oh!" But I do really love the level 1 of this game. This is probably one of, if not like my favorite. I don't like that noise. One of, if not my favorite versions of the habitable zone that we've seen in a game. Especially like this hallway. Like this hallway I feel like perfectly captures the vibe of like the level 1 image. But we gotta make sure we don't miss anything. Because there's plenty of places where they could add new stuff. Oh, shit. Can I not get in there anymore? Interesting. Used to be able to go in there. Oh, never mind. I just have to interact. There we go. Alright, honestly, I like that. That's a nice little touch. Makes things feel more... well, interactive, obviously, but it feels like the world is responding to, like, me being here. Like, look at this lighting. This isn't even on, like, maximum settings. Like I said, my computer can't really handle this game. This is on, like, medium settings, and the game looks this good. But here's the parking garage. Is this different? This looks slightly different. Wasn't there... oh, no, the fence is still there. Okay. Maybe it is the same. Gotta make sure. And then isn't the smiler where we're coming up on? Yeah. Is there anything down here? So I wonder if they changed this at all. Because the developers did comment on my last playthrough of this, and they said they were going to update this thing's AI. I do really like the way the smiler looks. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a much better death animation. Oh, and then we got a real death screen too. Okay, this game is starting to get really fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, that's really sick. It's like an actual manual console. Wait, that's really fucking cool. Okay, I'm actually so glad I did that then. Now, the problem is, last time this thing was hard to get around. Oh, we're cooked. I don't know, like, what the actual intended method to get past this thing is. Okay, if the cursor could automatically start in the input bar, that'd be really helpful. Can I go... just run. Just run. I'm stuck on something. I'm stuck. Okay, we're good. Okay, so that is the strat then, is to just turn off your light. But last time when I tried that, well, I'm sure as you'll guys see with this video, last time I tried that and I still ended up dying. Is there anything else secret in here? Honestly, you can keep coming back over here. You make for good thumbnails. Okay, well, hold on. Let's calm the fuck down there. Don't come that close. Fuck me. I should have turned around. Let's wait till he moves a little farther. And then I should just be able to straight shot right down the middle here. It's hard to tell what direction he's looking, but okay, I think he's facing the other way. Nope, he was not. God damn it. It's hard to tell which direction he's facing. You need to wait until he's facing the opposite direction, but because he's 2D, you have to just like sort of pay attention to his orientation. Like he's looking to the right now. Looking at the wall. I need you to go left. Go left. Nope. Nope, I'm dead. Alright, it'd be cool if I could run backwards a little faster. Like, holy. Fuck. How does he see me? How did he see me? This is what I get for trying to get a thumbnail. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Why did that one actually jump scare me too? Can you not look directly at me, bro? Alright, go. No, he's too close. I'm dead. But welcome to... What's up, everybody? My name is Kyphxr, and welcome back to BackRooms X. Both of the developers commented on my last playthrough of this, and the one who made level 37 told me that I missed a good chunk of the level. And so I thought, because, I mean, I do genuinely really love this game, so I thought we might as well do a full playthrough of just level 37. They said they plan on having another update out in the next couple weeks, so I'm really excited for that. We'll be playing it again then, but tonight we're gonna hop back into the pool rooms. So I just played Dream Core the other day, and I know that I said Dream Core's pool rooms feel like the most liminal. I think I still stand by that, but I think this game, I really don't know like what to call it, because it's the same sort of feeling that level 37 has in the Backrooms Lost Tapes, which I haven't played yet on the channel, but phenomenal game. But it's not quite Dream Core. I guess it almost is like a kind of nostalgia core. Just with like the lighting and the sky poking through. There's just a lot more color. As opposed to like the sort of blandness. Like the almost just plain off-white desaturated color of Dream Core. while I think that's probably technically... I mean, I do think it is more liminal. I think this is my preferred version of level 37. Because this is the same kind of vibe that you also get from the Vaporama Vision channel. And they've made some fucking insane renders. One of my favorite Backrooms render series at the moment. But I feel like this captures that same sort of quality. And it's... I don't know exactly how to describe it, but if on the one end of the spectrum you have like liminal horror, and on the other hand you have like pure dreamcore, then whatever I'm trying to describe is like sitting right in the middle of that. It's like some mixture of liminality and dreamcore in a way that ends up feeling really unique. Now, I know I didn't come back in this room here, because these holes did and still do freak me out. Is there anything back here? Damn, I do really like these sections where the sky shows through. It gives it like so much more of like a warm and friendlier vibe to it. I mean, I guess actually this is just, I'm explaining architectural phenomenon at this point, because putting windows in rooms literally does make it feel less claustrophobic. And so, I don't know, I just really like seeing these different takes on the backrooms. And especially in this context, because this game is so lore accurate in like almost every other regard. And I would still argue that this level is insanely lore accurate, but it manages to feel accurate in a way that's unique. Whereas I think Dreamcore, I still love this shot. I think Dreamcore is like a perfect recreation of like what the original depiction of level 37 was. Like the original intention of it. I think I like this version more. And I know with some people that is a hot take. There's quite a few people that prefer that older version of the backrooms. I mean, there's a lot of people who just straight up don't like backrooms levels that aren't indoors because it's not the backrooms, and like I do kind of get that. I personally don't mind because, one, I disagree with the idea that you can't have liminality outside. I think the idea that the outside can't be a transition space is kind of stupid. But also, I think, especially when it comes to games, Backrooms games, I think there is a lot of value in something like this, in something like Vaporama Vision, in a lot of the games I've been playing recently, like Liminal Shroud, which I said was really different, Liminal Core having its own really unique take on the playrooms. Like, I think things like that are necessary for these games to not get old and repetitive instantly. And I guess it sort of goes back to what I said. I'm consciously realizing right now that I don't think I've shut up this entire fucking time, so I apologize. But I guess it goes back to what I said when we first played this game, and how there's really not like a level 0 level, and how I said like months ago that we would hit a point where we probably start seeing that because so many people have played level 0 in a Backrooms game that at this point, it doesn't feel special or unique in any way. And so I think things like this, when you can recreate like the exact sort of lore and layout of the pool rooms, but do so in a way that feels unique to your game. I feel like that's honestly probably one of the most important things about making Backrooms games at this point. Because when you have games like the Complex Expedition and Escape the Backrooms, and I mean, I guess those two are sort of the peak examples because they're the pinnacle sort of depictions of each of their classifications, right? Because the Complex Expeditions is Kyphxr's OG sort of depiction of the Backrooms, where Escape the Backrooms is the more new wiki-based gamified version of the Backrooms. And I think creating something that is able to sort of carve out its own path in this niche is important for these games to be able to be successful and for them to like feel enjoyable to play. Because at this point, I've spent the last 19 days in a row playing Backrooms games, and I had like no issue booting this game back up and hopping back into it when the developer told me that I missed things. And I think that is probably like more important than anything else. When I can play Backrooms games for a month straight and your game feels refreshing while also being lore accurate, there is something that's genuinely really impressive about that. Wait. The last time we did this, it was like pitch black when this happened. Did I just take a long time last time? Because I remember this. I remember walking through and we had to like barely see the arrows. Interesting. I wonder why it's so light. Maybe there's another path over there that I didn't take. Weird. Oh yeah, this is the place with the grass ceiling. This is also really cool. I don't know where you guys, like, if this is just your original idea, because I don't think I've ever seen this before. But this is a really cool vibe, and I don't know why. God damn it. Fuck, have I said anything important? I sneezed, and so I muted myself, and then I didn't unmute myself. What did I just say? Well, what I just said was where's that spot with the slides? Because that's where they said that I actually needed to go to. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm just gonna restart real quick. Oh, you know what? I think what got cut out, well, not what got cut out, but I was muted when I said it, was... Specifically, I said it in, like, when it was, like, turning dusk and it was, like, super dark blue lights. The way that they used the colored lighting in this game, it, like, actually makes it such a vibe. Like, no, did I say that? Fuck, well, whether I said it or not already, if there was a Backrooms level that I had to live in, it would be this depiction, specifically of level 37. But, we need to go to this, up the stairs, and then this should be the hallway with the slides. And then all the way at the end is where I missed something. He said there's like a hallway with 5 tunnels in it. Okay, so this is where the slides are. So now we just need... Oh, I didn't go through there. How did I completely forget about that? I literally came in here and I looked at those openings while I went up the exact same way that I went before. Okay. I'm a little bit slow, but it's okay. We got here eventually. My mic is unmuted. You can actually hear me. So let's see what we missed. I really love these like outcroppings where you can see the sky like this. Like it gives it such like a specific feeling. Okay. Guess not that one. He did say take the left one first, but I guess he meant this left one. So let's see what we got. Okay, because I'm cutting it down for you guys in the video, I need you to know that each of these staircases... Oh. Each of these staircases has been like 20 seconds long. Wait, are these like... Oh, you know what? This... Oh, can I not actually go down? I know this level isn't finished yet. So you know what? This almost 100% is going to lead into that room with the giant slides. I'm going to check everyone to see if one of them might be open. Damn. But that's 100%. These definitely go down, right? I don't remember the colors. Maybe. That's the best thought that I have. God damn it. Why do you guys have so many fake staircases? Okay, so if I'm right and those will eventually lead out into the room with the slides, that'll be super fucking sick. You know, I guess I was complaining about how long it takes to go up the stairs, but I also wasn't sprinting up the stairs for no reason. So it is partially my own fault. Let's see, we got another path here. Yeah, this is new, right? We didn't see this. I also really love this kind of geometry. I don't know what the actual term for it is, but it's the same like layout they have in what's it called? In Washington DC, like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier or whatever, where no matter what angle you look at it from, obviously in this case it's not literally every angle, but no matter where you're looking from, you can see like a straight line. Which is just a really cool phenomenon. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Are there water noises right now? I think the footsteps are bugged. I don't think I'm making... Can I just not hear it? I can hear my footsteps. Okay, well, I'll fix that for you guys. Again, this level isn't finished. Which frankly makes it all the more impressive. Oh yeah, see, yeah, there definitely wasn't water. But that's okay. Actually, the exact same thing just happened in my playthrough of walking in yesterday's video. I had to do the same thing. Like, just one of the pools didn't have wet footsteps. There's something over on that side. Is there anything over here? Doesn't seem like it. But we do have to make sure. Let's see, we have several choices now. Oh, wait. Now, what slide is this? I thought this was like the big tangle of slides, but I don't think it is. What the fuck? Oh wait, did this come back out to... God damn it. No, do we have more options, or are these staircases fake? I didn't actually consider that. Yeah. No, we don't actually have more options. Unless I can go down here. Nah, I can't get into it. Yeah, those all go into the ceiling. Alright, never mind. That was actually our only choice. This is still cool. Like, what? I hope we do eventually get to take these slides, because frankly, I'm not sure what the point of some of these would be if we don't actually get to go in them. Because they're not really in a spot that's visible. Like, I guess the map could just expand in a way that they become visible. Like, they're cutting into a room that we just don't have access to yet. But I feel like signs are kind of pointing towards at least some of the slides being usable. I need to go back to the beginning, right, and check to see if there's any more pathways in that room with the 5 holes. I don't remember if that was the last tunnel or not. So I will be right back. I wonder what this... We haven't gone through this part in Sunset yet, actually. That is interesting. The whole level does sort of, like, change in experience depending on what order, and, like, if you restart the level and things like that because of the changing time. Because this is the first time we've come to, like, the spot where all of the slides are, and it's been sunset. Which now I really want to see that at sunset. So let's get over to the slides. Although I think it might be past sunset already. But either way, it'll still be interesting to see them in not the daytime. Also, just because I haven't gone up those in this video, both of those staircases are also fake. Those ones I did already check. And no, look how sick this looks. Like, you can't look at this and say that this isn't a vibe. I mean, like... Although, looking at this again, I don't actually think that this is where those other ones we saw lead. Unless if they, like, turn in to these slides, they're definitely not the same colors. Because none of them... in that area we went to were multicolored slides. Well, let's see. Do we have any paths left? If not, I'm pretty sure there are a couple more that we haven't actually gone through in this video yet. So we'll hit those before we wrap it up. Although I am kind of tempted to go back through the level with it being dark. Yeah, so we are out of paths. So I am curious now. What does the rest of this look like when it's dark out? Because this is one of the few Backrooms games where the darkness tends to give a cozy vibe. And for a second there, it was a little spooky, but like I said, the sky makes it feel so much more dreamcore. And we're gonna try this. No, there's not enough water. It's frozen, but I'm definitely dead. Let's see, where's the respawn? God damn it. But I am genuinely super excited to see what the rest of this game ends up looking like. Like, this is probably like the game with the Backrooms game with the most potential at the moment. And I just don't think that I really ever expected to get a Backrooms game like this that was photo real and also lore accurate outside of maybe like Kult Rising, because it just seems like, at least when it comes to game developers, those two groups tend to be like opposed. Like it seems like you either want a lore accurate Backrooms or you want an immersive Backrooms. And I'm not sure why that is, like why there's such a sharp divide. But I'm happy that there's at least one other dev team that does share my vision of like an actually realistic Backrooms. Because this is really like what I've been looking for from a Backrooms game. And as much as I love the complex, the complex kind of has the issue of kind of exclusively feeling like level 0 and maybe level 1. And I think that, like, despite the fact that that is still, like, let me make it clear that and Liminal Core are still my two favorite Backrooms games. It's just that now this game is also up there with them. And I'm sure Dreamcore will end up in that same category too, but I just haven't finished Dreamcore yet. But I don't know. There's just something about these games, about the ones that I just named, about Backrooms X, Liminal Core, The Complex, and shit. Why am I stupid? Dreamcore. And then also I'll throw God damn it, why does my brain not work? Okay, well, Dr. Lavelle, I'm sure will put on screen what the last thing that I was thinking of was, because I forgot, and so I'm sure he knows. But those 5 games, there's just something that sets them apart, and I don't know why. I mean, frankly, the answer is probably immersion. Because what I've come to realize over the past year of making fucking 900 YouTube videos is that I really like immersive games. More so than anything else, if your game can immerse me, I will enjoy it. And I think that's what makes this group of games feel so top-notch. Because they're just able to not only capture realism so well, but capture the atmosphere of everything so well, and the feelings of nostalgia core and dream core and liminality And all of these things that sort of fit together. You like realistically, you can throw oddcore and weirdcore into the same sort of category too. And just I don't know. There's something about these games that's just so utterly captivating to me. Because as much as I do love, like, the actual Backrooms lore, I mean, I've made, like, 40 videos explaining Backrooms levels in under 60 seconds. And I have, like, a massive video coming out for the main channel explaining levels. Like, obviously, I like the lore, and obviously, I also don't shut up about, like, Kyphxrs. I'm just gonna put a list on screen of all the incredible, like, 3D render artists that make Backrooms content. But it's these games that has kept me so fixated on the Backrooms for so long. Because there's just something that's so different, I think. I think a lot of it probably comes from the fact that, like, whenever we're used to thinking about, like, high budget games, the focus is usually not on things like immersion. The exceptions to that obviously being, like, Prey 2017, which is my favorite game of all time, Red Dead Redemption 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2, things like that are, like, intentionally very immersive. But when you think of, like, the sort of mainstream AAA titles, like, weirdly enough, obviously it's not really a AAA title, but Escape from Tarkov is the only thing that, like, really has an emphasis on immersion. And I think that's why I love these games so much. I think that's why I like the Backrooms so much, because when you can make a game that feels like this, that genuinely feels like you're there, that has the atmosphere of these places that shouldn't exist, there's just something so special about that. That being said, I think I am kind of running out of things to say. I've also somehow recorded a 40-minute video in a single incomplete level of this game that I've already played once before. Like, I actually yapped the fuck out of this video. So I apologize to all the people who don't like when I talk a lot in these Backrooms Let's Plays. But luckily for you, I do plan on uploading, like, an individual walkthrough of all the levels of this game on the main channel. Well, really, I want to do a series on the main channel where I, like, cut together footage from all of these Backrooms games that I played, and then I can make it look like a super, like, mega Backrooms games, and then, like, classify them by levels. But I mean, like I've spent this entire video talking about, I just was kind of at the point where I didn't really expect to ever find a game like this that had an emphasis both on immersion and realism, while at the same time having an emphasis on the actual lore of the Backrooms. And so I'm really impressed with this game. I'm super excited to see what the next update has and what the game eventually turns into. But so then I want to go this way. I'm assuming we're just gonna hit an invisible wall, but we gotta check to make sure. It would be really cool if you get to the end and it has, like, Like if you like Google the word Dream Core, like the most common image ever of like these hills with the blue sky and then just a doorway, that'd be really cool if like somewhere out here there was just a big doorway. Not even a big doorway, a normal sized doorway. What the fuck just happened? Why am I specifically surrounded in fog? This suddenly became a lot creepier. The question is, can I actually make it up the hill? Can we just keep going? Well, it looks like it, but we can't see anything anymore. There's actually, this is so unsettling. Why is this so creepy? We're just gonna keep going. There is more out there. It's just a huge storm. Is it just the weather? Or is it 'cause we're out here? This looks weird as fuck. I don't know if I like this anymore. Why did this suddenly become so fucking ominous? We're getting to the really big hills now. Come on, we can make it. Oh, we actually can? How far can I go? This is the first time that a Backrooms game has just, like, let me keep going. Like, I always hit a wall before this. I'm honestly, like, impressed. What the fuck? Horrified because I don't like the way this fog looks, but I am impressed. Okay, I feel like I might be running out of the world. Maybe? No, maybe that's just a really steep hill. Hard to tell now because I can't see anything. Plus, I've done so many 360s that I technically don't even know that this is, like, exactly the direction back. Like, if I run back that way, it might not actually lead me directly to, like, the open space. We're kind of lost out here forever now. It's crazy that I can keep going. I see hills in the distance. Am I just gonna, like, is this procedural or something? What the fuck? How big did you guys make this shit? This might be the first time a Backrooms game beats my, like, the outer limits of my desire to explore. Like, this might be the first time that I actually get tired of running into the the nothingness of the edge of a map. I have always hit an invisible wall a billion miles before this. Like, unless if it's like teleporting me at some point and I'm like just running through the same space, I don't understand how this is so big. Like, how have I not come to the edge of the world? Okay, this might be the edge. This looks like it has some finality to it. No? Wait, what? 46 point what? Fuck did that say? I feel like we're definitely out of like the edited areas of the map now. It feels really flat. This has got to be the edge, right? Like there's nothing out. Okay, thank God. I beat it. Well, maybe. I found an edge. But the game didn't beat me. I did reach the limit before I got too bored. Fuck, I ran actually all the way to the corner of this terrain. Bro, how did you guys make this shit so big? What the fuck? So now the question is, did you account for somebody doing this? Is there a death box down here? I'd assume there is, honestly, because of the fog around the big castle. But will this just like crash the game, or will I actually die? Nope. Nope, they didn't expect someone to be that insane. Well, I'm assuming this is the end of the video for you guys. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. Check out the main channel for all of your Cult Rising content, and I will see you next time. Oh, we are all the way. That's the sky sphere. That's like the atmosphere around the map. We are outside of that.